Hi, I'm Suzanne Mulholland. I am the author of The Batch Lady, Shop Once, Cook Once, Eat Well All Week. I also have another book called The Batch Lady Meal Planner. This book that I'm going to read for you today is all about batch cooking. It's all about easy, simple, family cooking. It's got lots of recipes inside. It's got paired recipes. One complements the other one, so you can make them in a lot shorter time. I'm going to read to you from my welcome page and then move over and read a bit about batching itself. I hope you enjoy. Welcome, my name is Suzanne Mulholland. You may also know me as the Batch Lady. Can I tell you a secret? I'm not a cook, far from it in fact. My transformation into the Batch Lady was not something I planned, but something that happened out of necessity. As a busy wife and mother with a large extended family on my doorstep, I often felt like I was stuck in some kind of Groundhog Day, a slave to the kitchen who was forever trying to churn out tasty and nutritious meals night after night, when in truth I would much rather be spending time with my kids or reading a good book. And add to that the fact that I live in the Scottish borders with the nearest shop over 30 minutes drive away, and you'll start to get an idea of what a slog this could be. The worst thing was that I'd always enjoyed cooking, but being chained to the kitchen day after day was starting to make me resent it. Something had to change. I had to get organised. Luckily, organisation is something I've always been trained for. Literally, I studied business and time management at university and always used workarounds to get household chores done in the shortest possible time. With a new determination to apply these skills to meal times, I developed a system where I made batch cook meals in advance and stored them in the freezer. Soon I was only cooking one day a week. As time went on, I streamlined my system further, pairing meals that had similar core ingredients. That meant that I could, with careful planning and shopping, make multiple meals for the freezer at the same time. In no time at all, I found that I was able to reclaim time by doing things that I loved, with the added bonus that we were also eating better, saving money, and had very little food waste. The benefits of batching. Batch cooking isn't just about saving time in the kitchen, it also saves time on all the related chores like planning, shopping, and washing up too. How many of us get to 3 o'clock in the afternoon and start to panic about what we're going to have for dinner that night? We swing by the supermarket on the way home, browse the shelves for inspiration, torn between the convenience of a ready meal or a pizza and the pressure we feel to put something homemade and nutritious on the table. My way of cooking does away with all that stress. With a little planning, you can streamline your shopping so that you can buy all the food for the week in one go. All the planning is done in advance, so your daily mental load is lightened and you are only buying the food that you really need. Meaning that there is no waste, all of which is far better for you, your wallet, and the environment. When it comes to cooking, you can pretty much batch anything. If you're going to be making a mess in the kitchen, I'd rather make 5 meals and have one mess to tidy as opposed to having to clean down the kitchen every night of the week. If the recipes are made using a lot of the same ingredients and techniques, all the better and all the quicker. The old-fashioned image of batch cooking is often centred around creating a huge vat of one meal, say a large pot of soup or a large, huge curry that you'll be eating for weeks. But for me, batch cooking is about cooking food that uses similar ingredients to create very different meals. For example, in one batch, you could make a moussaka, and with very similar ingredients, you could do lamb and feta burgers. Or perhaps you might want to cook potato dauphinoise, and with similar ingredients again, you can also make a Spanish omelette at the same time. The recipes using many of the same ingredients, but they offer a great variety when it comes to meal planning. When planning for the food in this book, I asked a lot of people what their meal planners were like, and they said they wanted food that was minimum fuss and family favourites, and that's exactly what I've done in this book. All the recipes in this book show you how to cook, to freeze, or to cook from frozen, so you can make them whenever you want. I hope you've enjoyed listening to The Batch Lady, and I hope you enjoy the recipes in the book. Thank you very much. Bye.